Hey, what's up guys, it's TriStar Pictures, a 2-pack again, and for this video I got a new Laserdisc update as of November 4th, 2013. Now this is going to be a two-part update because for this part 1, I'm going to be talking about the new Laserdisc player that I got, and part 2, I'm going to show off all the new Laserdiscs that I got as well. So anyways, let's get on with the new Laserdisc player right here. Now, I know you guys are probably wondering, why did I get another Laserdisc player when I already showed off the other one that I had in my other Laserdisc player video? Well, sadly, that Laserdisc player broke. This one time when I was like changing sides, with the side A and side B buttons on that player and started playing the disc, it just stopped playing altogether, and I literally had to like open up the cover just to take the disc out because it wouldn't eject the disc and whatnot. Now I already had a minor problem with that player beforehand, like sometimes when I started up and tried to open the disc tray and press the eject button, it kind of make a weird sound, and it gets stuck, and I have to press the button again in order for it to eject, and it would go ahead and do so. But yeah, so I guess that was probably a sign of it getting ready to, fuck up on me. But yeah, well, anyways, I decided to go ahead and get another Laserdisc player, which this one I actually got off eBay for like $55 and whatnot, and unlike the other one, the seller actually guaranteed that this player was in perfect working condition, because the thing about buying this kind of stuff on eBay is that you have to look carefully at the descriptions of the items, and the seller will tell you whether the item it has been tested and is working, or if it's broken and it's just being sold as parts or repairs. So be mindful of that. And also considering the fact that I got that other Laserdisc player that I had before at Savers, which is a thrift store, for $25, and yeah, and there was like no way to actually test that player out before getting it and whatnot. So there was no guarantee for that player to like be in perfect working condition. But for this player, which I got off eBay, I know that it's in perfect working condition, depending on what the seller says about the item, and if that they had tested it or not. But yeah, well, anyways, I just recently got this package from UPS about like a week ago, like before I went on my trip to Vegas, like 2 days before I went to Vegas. The UPS guy sent me the package for this Laserdisc player, and I got a chance to test it out with a Laserdisc, and luckily it is in perfect working condition and plays the Laserdisc pretty well. So yeah, props to the person that sold me this Laserdisc player. So yep. Alright, well, anyways, here's the Laserdisc player itself right here. Now, just like the other Laserdisc player, this one is also a Pioneer Laserdisc player. However, this is a CLD V2600 model, and unlike the other player, which was a laser karaoke model, this one does not have the karaoke feature. It only plays Laserdiscs. But I really don't care about the karaoke feature. I didn't even use the karaoke feature on the other Laserdisc player anyway. So all I want to do is just play Laserdisc. So I'm pretty much satisfied with this model. I don't really care about the karaoke feature at all. So yep. Another difference about this player is that this one doesn't automatically change sides of the Laserdisc like the other player, where it had the side A and the side B button, where you can press either or and it'll automatically switch to the other side of the disc and play it. So with this Laserdisc player, you basically have to do it manually, like most Laserdisc players. Just take the disc out and flip it over yourself and play the other side. But again, not a big deal to me. So yep. And one last difference with this Laserdisc player, unlike the other one, is that it doesn't have the chapter select keys at the top where you could automatically press each number and it would skip to any chapter of the Laserdisc. However, unlike the other Laserdisc player, this one actually came with this thing, a remote. Yes, you know, the seller actually sold me the remote to this thing along with the player itself, so yeah, that's really awesome. And as you can see, this thing is about the size of my hand, obviously, but it's pretty cool. I mean, you know, you could use this number pad right here to type in the chapter that you want to go to and press search, and it'll automatically skip to that chapter of the disc. But yeah, well, other than that, here's some other key commands, like here's the scan one, which is like rewind and fast forward and whatnot, and here's a speed up and slow down command right here, and this one on the bottom, which is a multi rewind and fast forward, which unfortunately doesn't work, but still all the rest of them does. And this last one right here at the top is a still frame rewind and fast forward, where you can view the film either forward or backwards in by frame. So yeah, that's really cool. But yeah, well, anyways, here's the clear, audio, display, repeat mode, and play and pause. And here's the reject button, which actually is just a stop button, which just stops the Laserdisc. I mean, it doesn't actually eject the tray like it looks like. So, you know, you have to do that. You actually have to do that manually by pressing the eject button on the system itself. And also, there's no power on off button on this remote, so you also have to do that manually on the console itself. So, yep. Alright, now let me go ahead and turn this thing on right here. And there you have it. Now, unlike the other player, this one doesn't show a blue screen like a VCR player. It just has a black screen and whatnot, but that's just the way it is for this player, so it really is no big of a deal. So yeah, well, anyways, let me go ahead and open up the tray, and it pops open just like that. Now, the Laserdisc that I'm going to be using for this demonstration is my War of the Worlds Laserdisc right here. You can see. Right, now let me go ahead and take this disc out the sleeve. Alright. Okay, now let me grab onto it and put it on the tray right here. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and close the tray. And it's locked in place. Now I'm going to use the remote right here and press play. And there it goes, spinning up. Now let's go ahead and watch this thing in action.
Paramount is pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
Alright. And there's the Paramount logo right there. And the start of the film. Now I'm going to use the forward scan button on the remote and fast forward it here. And that's a really smooth fast forward. I mean, you don't see that on DVD and not even VHS, so yep. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and skip to chapter 4, in which Now you gotta aim the remote at the player in order for it to recognize it. So, yep, I selected chapter 4. Now I'm gonna press search. Okay, and press play. And there you have it. So, yep, that's pretty much it. So that's it for part 1 of this update, where I showed you guys my new and reliable Laserdisc player. So stick around for part 2, where I'll actually show you guys the new Laserdisc tiles that I picked up. So yeah, well, anyways, this is TriStar Pictures A2 signing off, and I'll check back with you guys in part 2. Peace.